For the ground, I know I'm a man. I'm my 2020. Whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020. Reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is doing good. Let's get it. Let's get it. You guys are ready, and yeah, let's get into it. Let me see how all systems go. You guys know the drill. Hopefully, some people, were saying that the mic goes quiet and loud on YouTube. Hopefully, that's fixed. Just did a few settings, so we'll see. All right, we look good. We look good. So let's get ahead. Have a look at the news here. Today is going to be good old Thursday the 25th here. We have a bit of Euro news, not till way later. And then we have a bit of GDP here and employment claims for USD later on. And that's about it. That's about it. As for this morning here, we're pretty clean here. Nothing we have to worry about. Yeah, fully clean. Everything is in New York session. So getting on to the charts here, let's do some analysis here as always, straight into it. And start off on the daily time frame. So previous daily here, closing bearish, giving us resolution from the top of the range, showing us that, okay, we have some daily pressure. Current daily is in the midst of making a kind of top wick here. I do want to mark this daily here. I'll probably take it from the bottom here like this and mark this as DR to be conservative. So yeah, we are at the bottom of the, bouncing off this kind of area here. But, daily has closed bearish, first daily candle. So whether this gives a retest up to the daily and then flips, that's all dependent. 15 hours to this daily candle doesn't have to happen necessarily all at once here. But moving on to the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame is definitely more interesting than the daily here. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, simply yesterday we made a retest down to the bottom of the 4-hour range. This 187 flat, I would say, is the most important zone here. Given a retest to the bottom of the range here, rejected, closed back inside the range, and then just consolidated for a while, and then a bit of volume over Asian. And what's nice is we've closed above this small resistance here. So we have closed above this, which is good. That is nice for me to see that we've closed above. But there is this 4-hour resistance that we have been, and we've tapped into that. But as long as we can remain above the high right now, we should be fine, right? So as long as we can remain above this high, I do expect some form of continuation. Now, the problem is that although this looks like a very juicy zone here, realize that this is still inside of the range, right? We're still inside of this messy range. It could reject anywhere. Like this candle here at the time looked great to continue to the top of the range. Similar scenario to this, right? When you see this scenario, it's like, okay, this is easy shot here. Nope, not today. FU candle comes in and messes you up. So still consider that we're still in the range here. So don't get too excited that, okay, this should be an easy shot to the top of the range. But that doesn't mean that we don't take opportunities. But understand that if it ends up failing, it's not something we can be sad about, because we know where we're trading here. So if we bring back drawings, we can see this is that 4-hour support zone. We've just tapped 188 here and starting to reject off 188. If we look at the 1-hour time frame here, it would be nice to see this 1 hour clear, probably about 950, I would say. Maybe this here 957. If we could close above 957 in basically 20 minutes here, I don't see anything really stopping us from continuing up bullish. In terms of what's going on in terms of price action here. Nice little support formed here as well. See what this line can go bye. And I would say probably if we do just massively reverse and this ends up being a liquidity grab right now, then obviously sells will only come below here. I don't feel comfortable selling any earlier, to be honest, because based on the session, probably by New York is only the time I'd sell, and that would come with a 4-hour candle closing bearish. But at the moment here, I'm more bullish postured than bearish, just based on what structure is doing, based on 4-hour candles closing. We do have this 15-minute resistance here around 810 here. This is our 15 around 810 here, 811. So I think if we can get something closing above there, we should have a good shot towards the upside, I feel. So yeah, this 1-hour close will be important, but yeah, I feel like yeah, the next 15-minute candle, or if this candle wants to flip and close above there, will give us a good shot towards some upside here, and at least allow us to get up to this wick here, because this wick is kind of like your target. And then of course next is the daily resistance here. That's going to be basically like, not, I would say, yeah, that's like your major target once. And yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for here on the charts today. Nothing too complicated here, and yeah. And you said about the sell below. What if we have a setup for there? Good for buys. I would expect, if, yeah, I mean, it's tough though, it's tough. Depends how it comes, because you have to consider that that daily would be flipped already, and we'd be breaking multiple 4-hour lows. So I don't think setup 4 is only in a show bias, not mixed bias. So if that 4-hour close is bearish, we have a bearish bias. So I wouldn't be trying setup 4 there. I wouldn't be trying that at all. You know? That's why. Yeah, probably if you saw it come back in the range, create structure, then go. So let's have a look at gold while GJ pulls back here. Gold on the other hand, yeah, pretty messy here. Yesterday, pretty big pullback here we had yesterday, continued by news here. News gave us the rest of the push here. Later on in the session, I mean, if you were trying to sell gold here, I think as we planned below these levels here, gave you options to sell. Not really the easiest to sell, to be honest, yesterday. Yeah, not the easiest to sell yesterday, but you know, let's go ahead and look at daily time frame here. So now we have a daily closing bearish like this candle, no bottom wick. If this flips, I don't see why we can't entertain targets today to 2006. Of course, news will come out. News could obviously do something else, but based on daily candle, I do think 2006 can be a target here. Looking at 4-hour time frame, we're just consolidating at the moment. It's pretty clear. Bring back 4-hour drawings. You can see all of how that's starting to form. Looking at 30-minute here, see this 4-hour support still relevant? Yes, yes, no, no. Okay, so yeah, if we're looking at how we're forming right now, we have a little bit of a support right here. I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable trying to sell into this. You could though. You have like 9 pips and then you need to watch. I feel like this is a very reaction based zone. I think sells would come below this would be a lot easier below this, man. You have a lot more room here to this 15 down here. I don't think this support here will be an issue. It's a very small support. It's a 1 candle pause. If you had volume, especially that we've tested it already. Look, wicks have tested it already. So since it's been tested, I feel if something closes below here, that'll give you a sells. But I rather see that in New York. Be good if London could start to try breakout towards the upside, and you could look for a reversal. But based on 4-hour candle, what do we have? Bearish? No, it's not ready for buys as well. Counter trend today, if you're going to try counter trend and rely on the daily making a bigger top wick, will only come above here. Safer will be above here, but early option will be to try get back up to here. You have a small range to try get back up to here, 18 pips. And yeah, I think gold you need to wait a little bit. Gold you need to wait a little bit. It's not really ready yet. Yeah, probably by New York. We need more information on gold right now. All right, GJ pulling back here. I really hope that this next 15-minute can do business, because we don't want this 1-hour candle closing like this. This is not good for buys. We want the 1-hour candle closing back above the 4-hour support to give us the opportunity for buys. So yeah. So yeah, that's the analysis, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis, and it is all loud and clear. If you did enjoy the analysis, you know the drill, guys. How much of us? Oh, only 329 today. Everyone still doesn't like GJ in this range, doesn't like gold in this range. Some reason people are, you know, avoiding it, which is fine, respectable. And yeah, you know the drill, guys. If we can do the YouTube business, pressing the like definitely does help the stream. If we can get the likes up to with 329 in here, I think 150 is achievable. Get the likes up to 150, would greatly appreciate it. You guys know the drill. And yeah, that's basically it. Was the buy early on GJ? Does that 50-minute to the top wick hold you back not to enter if it was in our trading time? No, if this was in our trading time, I would have entered for sure. But this is why I don't enter during our trade out of those times. So please take note of this, right? People always ask me, but why don't you trade during our trade? Because of these inconsistencies here. If I were to enter this during my trading time, I would expect this to continue. Right, but these barely, yeah, target was also tapped as well, but still in our trading time we also expect volume to push through targets and just continue with the analysis, right? That is one argument we make. We don't always say, okay, max target, because it's not a max target. This was just a 15. it was above the 4 hour, right? 5-minute created support above the 4 hour as well, closed above. So in our trading time, there's no real reason with volume that shouldn't continue. But outside of the time, yes, that's where we can see this type of stuff. So yeah, this would have been not this first 15 that closed above. This is too long wick, and this was at 4 hour support. It tapped at 4 hours, so I'm not interested in that. Got stopped out 2% on GJ, revenge traded, and now currently 1.5, looking to get stopped out again. Nah, man, that's you have to, whenever you get stopped out, accept it, right? Accept that you were wrong. Don't just jump right back in a trade. Now you're down 3.5. I always say this, guys, like, you're better off taking one loss than trying to chase that loss and ending up yourself in a sticky position. Because remember, it's harder to make back a loss than it is to take a loss. The reason being is that you have to take one win to be back where you were and then another win to be ahead. So when you realize that, you realize, hey, taking a step back actually pays you more long term. And that's something I do a lot. And it demands a shit ton of patience, a shit ton of discipline. And yeah, of course, it's painful sitting here, not doing anything for a few times, but I have techniques to manage that. I can give myself lower time frame shots with very small risk. And I know I'm only risking like, 0.2%, whatever, which is just for fun. But otherwise, I'm just sitting back and waiting for opportunities, right? So just make sure to have a little bit more discipline, because it's gonna eat you up, especially trying to trade in a non-session time right now, trying to get in trades too early. This is why even if I see a picture perfect setup in this time, I'll still hesitate towards taking it. Maximum I've done before, if I see like crazy volume, I'll just say I'm gonna give it a shot, but be fast. Right? Did gold create 4 hour support, or is it not relevant for now? Yes, that would count as a 4 hour support. So you can mark that actually. I think that is my yellow line, the 4 hour support. Yeah, it's my yellow line. Why is that 4 hour support? It passed through many times. Because it's a range based 4 hour support. Right, so your previous 4 hour support was this. This is the zone you were looking at. But now that we passed through it, right, and we've closed above it, I don't really need to mark it, to be honest, because I know it's just the top of the range. And then this zone was from yesterday, but we reacted off it today, so it's still gonna be important for me. It's still gonna be important. But technically, yes, you're right. Technically, it's not valid anymore. But since we just reacted off it, I'll keep it on. Which doesn't matter anyways. These lines, you could all remove these lines, because this is not really a tradable range at the moment. Right? Because you're looking for buys above here. So anything above here is what's important now. You're in Gbpjpy, what would you recommend? Well, this is my point. I'm not in Gbpjpy, so I can't recommend, because this is not an area where I think buys are making sense right now. We're at this reaction zone. This is not the biggest range here to here. What's this? Like 8 pip range where we are right now. So it kind of needs to make its mind up. The number one thing I'll say is this 1 hour close will give you a lot of information. Because if this 1 hour close can close above this kind of zone here, next one breaking the high doesn't have any business, trying to continue down, I think. But if this 1 hour closes like this with a bit of a rejection, it's not the best sign for your buys. You guys need to stop having FOMO. This is the times where you're gonna lose a lot of trades, is when you haven't taken trades, when the market has been slow. If the market has been slow, don't rush and thinking this is the time it's gonna become fast. Always expect the unexpected, right? So always say like, hey, I'm just gonna wait here, wait for something more certain. Even if it does happen, you use that as information. That's what's super important. What's super important is that you use that as information. So even if you don't get the setup today because you were not sure, because the last few days, like we have, the market's been ranging. So even if you miss out on the setup today, at least it's showing you that, hey, there's volume back in the market. That piece of information is valuable. That information pays you, because with that information, you can use that to take trades. So when you don't even consider that, taking trades super early without volume and rushing into trades, now you're just creating a small recipe for disaster, putting yourself in situations that can be avoided. January is always a slow month. As I said, last year, January for me was -1%. This year, around 6.5%. So I'm chilling. I'm way better than I was doing last year. I don't care other people's expectations. I don't care what other people make. For me, I'm already ahead. And I'm already ahead of 90% of the people in this market. Right? Why? Because, and notice something I've done. Notice something I've done. I've been patient. Right? And I'm telling you from the very beginning, whoever's been watching this stream for a long time, you all know that patience is my biggest source of income. As much as you guys hate it, as much as you guys want to take trades all the time, I get paid from it. So I'm going to continue doing it. Right? I've seen your videos about support and resistance lines, but I still find myself putting too many lines on my chart. They give me less setups and give me small trading zones. Yeah, it's very common mistake to put too many lines. I see it happen all the time. Without seeing your lines, I probably could not give feedback. All the guys who join the exclusives, they always send their charts and we always are giving them crap about how many lines or where they should put their lines or asking where the line is. So it's kind of a feedback based thing. If the hour candle can close above 811, would that be a setup 4? It would just be a setup 1. Because we're not faking out into anything. A setup 4 would be a fake out into something. Like. Yeah, appreciate it. If you guys want to support, leave a like. 400 of us in here, get the likes to 150. You know the drill, YouTube business, all that BS. Did they get you the groceries today? Yeah, I've got my groceries today. Thank you, man. They did, and they got it correct today, so we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. They had to... Do you have grocery incoming? No, it's already delivered. Yesterday it was late. Yesterday they were late. Normally I get that stuff all sorted in the morning. So what happened yesterday? You sent the guy... No, in Dubai, you just drop a message and say, hey, you sent me the wrong amount of chicken and you sent me an item that I didn't want. And then the guy comes back and gives you what you want. No extra cost, nothing. You could have responded to my chat, I told you so, because I've heard you say it so many times. Instead, you gave a constructive feedback and offered advice. Thank you, bro. No, always, man. I hate that. I told you so. I would use that sentence sarcastically, but no, I'd never tell someone I told you so. No, man. Constructive feedback is... Anything I want in my life has to be constructive, nothing destructive. If anyone is starting to do destructive things to me, I just cut them off immediately. I'm keen to get into the exclusive group for sure. You're welcome to, man. Spots are going to open next month. Waitlist is closed as well, so you'll have to wait till February 1st here. So even if you click this, nothing happens. So yeah, February 1st, spots will open, and you guys are welcome to join when spots open. I want to come to Dubai and help you with groceries and stuff. I actually have someone that helps me with that stuff. But right now, they're away. They'll be back. Won't regret joining the exclusive. I appreciate you, man. In Dubai, you can even get them to send you petrol for your car, 5-star service. Yeah, you can. You can. They'll come to your house and fill petrol. But my house is right next to a petrol station, so... Actually, my house is right next to that grocery shop that they deliver, but... You know, it's a hassle. Go in, start your car, go to the shop, go to checkout. Just let them deliver. No extra cost. You know, I can do other things. Can I live in Dubai for $1,000? Yeah, you can, man. You would just maybe not be living in ultra luxury. But yeah, you can. Do you tip the driver lobster or something? No, it's right next to my house. He knows me. I do tip them, but if you tip them every time, then I'm gonna go broke. Could be a nice 1 hour close here, to be honest. I was like, I don't have cash, but GG buys. TP 15 pips. One lot, 150. You get a nice tip. Before trading, what's your source of income? I was in school before trading, man. And when I was in school, I would hustle though. I used to flip shoes, and I had an online e-commerce stores, and I used to provide business with the lights. Not like normal lights, but like custom signs for their logos and stuff like that. Those were my two businesses. That's it. Wick on your broker took setup 1. Let's have a look. Nice. What's this? GU? That's a clean setup, man. That pushed nicely. What is flip shoes? You know, in the shoe business, like Nikes, like Jordans and stuff like that, there's very hyped shoes, you know, Yeezys that have limited stock, like you can't get much stock. So you're able to buy that limited stock, and then you have supply, and then the demand is a lot higher. So people will pay more for those shoes, more than you bought it for. So you could get your hands on those shoes, and then you sell it for double of what you bought it for. No wick on my broker either. What would you have done? Yeah, if it's no wick on your broker, well, it is what it is. But that's it, man. End of story. I had a wick here though. You see? This would have counted. This is a wick for me. Right, 1 minute for this candle to close. I wonder what we're gonna do with this now, closing like this, because we do have the 1 hour candle close on our side, right? 1 hour candle close on our side. I wonder if we have to wait for another 15. Probably a 5 minute will do instead, and then rely on the 1 hour. Yeah, now we have this type of setup here. Look, we're rejecting last minute. And we're not even closing above this. We have to close above this resistance here. I would like to see that at least. At least that. If not, we have to wait for some sort of 5 minute. Hopefully the 1 hour can close above here where my mouse is, which it did, which is at least good. Yeah, now I need probably something closing above that. Something closing above that will give me an option. Give me a sec, I'll go to it, come back. Yeah, I was muted. I know. I was saying that if we want a 5 above, the issue with the 5 is that it's pretty low confirmation, but we would have a nice bottom wick on the 15. 1 hour has closed above, and 30-minute would be like almost like a setup 3 here, basically a setup 3. So I think it'll be enough to give it a shot, but really we want a 15-minute here. 15-minute will give us full confirmation. Nah, not a clean buy, would rather look for sell. I saw a lot of you guys looking for sells. Everyone's looking for sells, it seems. I'm worried about lower highs from yesterday. Feel the market pushed up into a key level, and it'll be hard to break the high in my opinion. Yeah, I just think for me everything is pointing up at the moment for buys. But if you're not comfortable taking buys, then don't do so, right? It's just something I see, and I might want to give it a shot if the option presents. Based on bias here, based on what price is doing, I think it could be an option here to take buys. You want to sell GJ? Yeah, everyone seems like they want to sell GJ. If you have a plan behind it, follow your plan, man. I'm not going to disagree against your plan. You could be right and I could be wrong today. That's definitely possible. But for me, I still do think that buys make sense here. Any analysis on US oil, bro? You can send the chart, man. I'll have a look. How is commission on IC markets decent around? How much per lot? Thanks, sir. Good morning. Morning, man. I think it's the average. 7 pips per lot. Smart money concepts. ICT strat says sell on GJ. Well, this morning I was checking Twitter. And not Twitter, X. I was checking X, and I don't think the SMC ICT guys are very happy, because I didn't know, but ICT streams, and he was streaming apparently yesterday and took 2 losses in a row on stream, full margin, and then said he's quitting and he's gonna come back. He's not coming back. So what does that tell you? SMC, right? SMC and ICT, it's just another strategy. It will be right, it can be wrong. Yeah, I saw the whole ICT thing. Man, Twitter was going mad. People like, yesterday rich, today broke. It was so funny. How many people blew their accounts? Man, it was so funny. Yeah, he was getting super grilled on X, man. Everyone was laying into him. And that just shows you that it's a strategy that has probability and statistics. Just because he says he's trading like banks and everything. What do you mean he took full margin? He rarely takes trades. So when he takes trades, they're supposed to be super accurate because he's trading like a bank, right? So he has ultimate accuracy. But he took 2 trades yesterday and both trades lost in a row. Like he entered, lost, entered, lost. Because he's selling the people on the idea that this is how banks trade. So if the bank's trading like this, it's pretty hard to lose, right? He basically... Wait, where was that? I lost that. Where is that? You guys keep writing sub-message. Oh, here. He basically said his... Yeah, this is what he said. Yeah, this is what he said. He said that since he showed his stop loss to the public, he got hunted by the banks. It's so funny, man. And everyone was like, yeah. He claimed that the algo was watching his live stream and stopping him out. Man, these guys don't care. What size accounts do you think those people on stream are trading with you with? Like, literally, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Just tell us that, hey, I have a strategy that is based on price action, with a few fancy terms, and it has probabilities of winning and losing. That's it. It's just like any other strategy. He lost his whole account in the Robbins Cup after the previous years. Yeah, I mean, traders will have good times and bad times. And people just need to understand that. There's not like one holy grail, but his community went nuts. He has a huge following. Who was that? I missed it. ICT is like a very popular strategy that people use, and it's basically showing you how banks trades. Well, it claims to show you how banks trade. I still don't believe it. ICT shouldn't have live stream. He just cherry picks his winning trades, and then most fanboys still believe him, and he can earn money from YouTube. Yeah, I think that's what he does on lives. He just shows his winning trades. But yeah, man, people win, people lose. Like, come on, like, don't make it such a thing, right? This is my point. Like, everyone gets too heated up, you know, and this is why you can't be transparent like this. Have a full stream record with links and show that this is consistency. It's nothing fancy, guys. It's really nothing fancy. And I mess up sometimes, and sometimes I get it right. But at the end of the day, all I can do is show up daily and follow something that I have tested for it to work. That's it, man. That's it, really. I don't get why it's such a complicated battle, and, you know, why it seems like, you know, you market something to be 100% win rate, and, you know, obviously he can't be wrong. Why can't he be wrong, guys, you know? And he set himself up for that, because if he said that, listen, guys, I have a strategy. If you like my strategy, follow it. If you don't. I can be wrong, I can be right. It would be a lot easier, man. A lot easier. So I think it's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. But I don't get why he has to hop off now. I think he should show, okay, fine, when my strategy messes up, this is what I do next. I mean, he definitely has experience in the markets. He's, you know, he's watched the markets, and he was saying that, you know, the markets are in a tough cycle. But yeah, if you know that, then no need to push it, right? Do what I'm doing, sitting on my hands, waiting for my trades. But Twitter, man, Twitter went nuts, man. It's crazy. I opened it, ICT, that's why I'm bringing it up. But I have respect for everyone on live showing positions, man. I have respect. So shout out. People are so focused on other people's life. Yeah, it's like, and that's the sad thing. Like, maybe he wants to give some form of value, but the whole internet shits on him, and now he's stuck, right? Because he doesn't want to show up. It's negative energy from him. He doesn't want to be in that environment, and I understand it. So he just said, I'm not coming back. You know? Gold random drop. What's going on with gold? Yeah, no top wick here. Already tapped these wicks. It's yeah, you can do what you want to do with this. Donvo lost 40k last night. Ouch. Well, he followed his plan. What else can he do? That's it, right? Followed his plan, and that's it. He warned everyone before he traded. He said, don't follow me or you will lose. Then why would you take a trade? $5 million? No, I don't think he trades 5 million. No way. Brother needs to learn to cut losses rather than 120 pip stop loss. Donvo wiped out his monthly gains in one trade. It's part of his strategy, guys. You can't hate. If that's the way he wants to trade, he knows. He knows. Like that's how it works. He relies on high win rate, low losses. But when a loss comes, it will make his month negative. He has to recover all of that by consistency, and then he will be in profit. And that's his plan. You know, it's not new for him. So at the end of the day, it's his strategy. And many people have different ways to trade the market. This community can be toxic? Yeah, of course, man. Look what happens when I take trades, man. It's how it is, man. They hate. At the end of the day, please show some respect to these guys who are showing up daily, giving you, you know, showing what they're doing and having the guts to be here. Like he's a streamer who shows up daily and trades live in front of you. And traders will mess up. If you think this is the only time he's gonna mess up, you have something wrong with you. His strategy calls for, you know, obviously him being right most of the time, and when he's wrong, he gets hit hard, but he doesn't expect to be wrong twice. And also he has the skill to be able to either double down and stuff like that. So if that's the way he wants to trade, then shout out to him, man. That's it, man. That's it. It's such a simple thing. Like, just focus on you, right? Whoever makes most sense to you, whoever you want to do, that's how it is, man. It's super simple. Appreciate you, Cobra Pips. What did you study at school? You ever done real work, Pipsqueak? Oh, look at that, man. Someone's thinks he's put on his big boy pants today, huh? Calling me Pipsqueak, huh? Come to a YouTube chat and hate on the internet. Ever done real work? Pipsqueak. Ah, keyboard warriors, brother. I just can't imagine these people. You know what? Today I'm gonna go on this guy's live stream. I'm gonna give him some shit. Ever done real work? While I'm the guy who's on the live stream. Go get to work now, man. Nah, I'm joking, man. I'm joking. I don't want to create any beef here. I have respect for you. And yeah, man, I have done real work. Actually, to be honest, yesterday I was just showing these guys. I was showing my guys in the group yesterday how I used to actually work in a kitchen, man. You know, so I have done real work. I've experienced different things. So that's it, man. That's it. And I'll tell you one thing, man. If you think what we do here, anyone who's joining me on this journey of trading, I have respect for all of you. Anyone. If you're staying consistent, you're not hating, you're focusing on you, and you're literally here trying to get better, we're not doing an easy thing. So I commend you. And I wish you the best, and I hope you get what you want. Because if you keep at it, you deserve it, and you will get it. It's just a matter of time. Time and consistency. So, that's how it is, man. No one gets successful because they did real work, real qualities, mindset, patience, not work. I agree with that. Real work, linear lifestyle doesn't get you places. People who are successful here, I'll give you guys a tip here. You want a tip? Today we're going full on motivation mode. When you have nothing, take the biggest risks. That's exactly what I did. When I started off, I took the biggest risks. Why? Because you have nothing to lose, right? You built something so small at the moment that it doesn't matter. So put yourself out there, right? Take the biggest risks. But when you built an empire, you don't risk your empire for a pot of gold. Never. Right? Because you've taken the big risks necessary, and now it's kind of that's how trading works, right? You do the hard work, you take the beating from the market, and then you just settle down, and then you end up like me. And then after a 2-year journey, you look back and you're like, you know what? Maybe Harry was right. Maybe this is a more sustainable way to do things. And the only reason I'm telling you is because I've been through it myself. I will never tell you about something that I haven't done myself. How do you overcome losses? Make sure your plan works long term, and then it's just part of the game. Apparently yesterday a lot of people took losses. But guess what? They have a plan. So what are they going to do tomorrow? The same thing they did yesterday. That's how trading works. Like, come on. You don't complain when you pay your staff, right? When you pay your staff in your company and you pay the monthly salaries, you don't say, this is such a loss, man. Why this sucks, man? No, it's part of a business expense. So why can't trading be the same? This is my first time coming on live. Oh, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you're vibing. We're waiting for some sort of setup here. Claudio, I hope you didn't jinx it, man. You said, I hope this thing doesn't micro range, and it's doing a bit of that. Harry, the thing with you is that you're not just technical fundamentals that you share and help people, but what I found really helped to understand is the journey pushing to believe the mental stuff. You're the real one on the market. A lot of gurus. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man, that's it, man. Yesterday I lost only the amount I was risking according to my plan, and I kind of feel good about it because I closed the charts and didn't lose more. Yeah, that's it, right? Small expense, move on. Paid your staff for the month. You know? 1 win, 2 losses for me. Still made it out with 50 pip profit, but it hurted a bit. Part of the game though. It's like being a proof basketball player and lose 1 game. Yeah, of course. Losses never feel good, man. Even I don't like losing. Tell you, man, soon we're gonna wish that we had such a big range as these days. Soon the average move will be 3 pips. Yeah, that happens, we change something. Coach, what can you say about KOT report? I don't read them and I don't use them. I have looked at them in the past, but no. How much do you risk per trade? What's your average percentage? I can risk up to 3%. I normally end up risking 1.5 to 2%. 2% mainly. But I just use a monetary figure. So I use a monetary figure, 4-figure risk. And my average percent per month, I would say 8 to 10%. For example, this month I'm 6 point something. Oh, GJ, please go the other way. We don't want you to go in this range. Please don't go back at this range. I beg you. Just today, give us some nice ass volume, please. Please. Not the other way, man. Back into this messy range and then chop for the rest of the session. That's just boring, man. If we have to, we'll wait. But, you know, be a little bit nice here. Come on. Solar storm coming, so make whatever you can. No, it's not coming. The sun has emitted many solar rays, and it's even if there's many holes in the sun, so it's not going to be something concerning. And also, by the way, every single main box is protected for that type of stuff. It won't have enough exposure for enough time to blow out everything. So why investors not active? End of the month, and it's January, man. You back tested last January. But last January we were blessed that it had a massive range, up and down, up and down. Look at the range we're stuck in now. This is not a massive range. Look at January's range compared to last January's range. All right, where's last January? Here. Last January's range was decent, much bigger compared to this January's range. It's a little bit tighter here. Also, I saw your DM, huh? Okay, I'll get back to it after the live. I'm not ignoring you, by the way, brother. Appreciate what you're doing. Just haven't got to it yesterday. Need to get to all my DMs. Even huge should some knocked off all the grids, wouldn't matter how much money you have at that point? Yeah, it would be. Wouldn't be, yeah. What I found through my journey so far is some stuff you just can't learn them, but adapt for them. Example like volume coming in, changes over the week, learning. Yeah, exactly. That's why you have to be in an environment where we're constantly discussing these variables. It's something a course won't teach. That's why I make a group, right? That's why I make a group so we can constantly have that. How many do you risk per trade and how much is your pip stop loss? I would say our average pip stop loss is between average probably 14 to 20 pips. That's mainly where our stops are, between those numbers. It will chop till NY and then dump it? I hope not, because it's boring. GJ is overbought? There's no such thing. There's no such thing as overbought. I dream of the day when I will not need the group anymore. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's like you want to get out of the group. It's the last place you want to be. I took a buy 187, 910 and then went to B, but I have a clear range to left side. Yeah, too early, man. I'm glad you went to B. That's well managed, Jasjit. Good job with that, but it's too early. Not our trading time. So keen for Pip Labs, bro. I've got a solid strat I've built over the last 2 years. Haven't been very active, but I'm keen for this year. Yeah, man, can't wait for Pip Labs. You can test it out. We're pretty close, guys. We're pretty close. Yesterday, we sat for a ton of time working on it. Super, super, super hard. You know? So I really think you guys are going to enjoy it. I really think. Not think, I know. I don't know if it's good or bad, but for now I need it. Everyone needs it. You'll still need it even when numbers get bigger, right? We all rise together. Can you please fix the volume, bro? It fluctuates a lot. I wish, man. Oh, the volume of the mic. That's still happening. It should have been fixed. I don't know why this problem happens. If someone can find me a solution, I'll be happy to do it. Maybe I should just buy a Shure SMB7. You know, something like that. I'm thinking of joining your group, Harry, because I'm watching you for at least 1.5 years. Wow, will enjoy being part of a good community. My concern is the people who are in professionals or learning. No one's a professional. I don't even consider myself a professional in terms of level, but I can consider it as it's my profession. So yes, and we have people of every single ability, and that's the beauty, because everyone helps everyone. And the group has, you know, from even if you're joining the group and you're not too sure about stuff, it has beginner content here. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I upgraded that trading with news in NY. Remember, it was a duplicate video. I fixed that, so whoever missed that video, you can watch it now. But look, we have basic stuff in here, so really, no matter what level you're at, don't worry. It's a very, very friendly place. I would say almost the majority of the people who came at the group knew nothing when they joined. Majority. Shout out? Who do you want me to shout out? The sound is consistent. I don't know what people are talking about. Yeah, it's really weird. It seems like people who have specific speakers, it makes it loud or quiet. Because yesterday someone sent me a DM, Salva actually sent me a DM and said it goes up and down. I listened to it in my headphones, no problems. You know? You want to join the group? You want to learn more trading, guys? If you want to join the group, you have to wait till February 1st. Spots will open. So February 1st, spots will open. You're welcome to join, guys. And whoever's on the wait list, you'll be, of course, priority. Minty, hey man, good to see you. Long time. Still giving great advice here? I appreciate you, man. It says spots closed for the exclusive group. Is that true? Yes, it is true. February 1st though, not too long of a wait, guys. February 1st, you'll be able to join. I was trading ICT, but didn't want to... Oops, where's that gone? Didn't wait for Silver Bullet, Magic Bullet, or Mega Bullet, Silver Spoon. Raining in white. Damn, man. How did you understand the concept of multi-time frame analysis? Because you read candles backwards, right? In order for a 15-minute candle to be built, it has to come from another time frame, right? 5-minute candles build the 15, 15 build the 30, 30 build. So you work your way from the opposite way down, because if you know that the whole daily candle was built of the action during the day, it's important. It's important. And also all traders do it anyways. When I was analyzing crypto, when I started, and that's how I started. I started by analyzing crypto. When I was doing that, that's what all the analysts were doing, starting with monthly, then go to weekly. So it's just something second nature. Did you manage at break even, Abraham? Or are you still holding? Yeah, 30-minute disgusting. Yeah, man. It's not ready that time, right? So please take note of this, guys. This is a time where early trade didn't work out. So this is where it's 50-50. Same plan as Harry, more entries. See, this guy copies my plan. Comes to the group, copies plan, and then just does this. Buy above. Structure. Yeah, if we respect the bottom of the range, might be something. But I really just don't want to get stuck in this range here. It's really not what I'm looking at. Can you please explain your strategy on 1 minute, how you enter and exit and mark the key levels? No, my strategy is not a 1 minute strategy, which I can explain to you in 1 minute. Yes, very tight mental SL. So you're still in, or you closed at break even? Because it's close to your SL. If so, yeah, he's giving me 1 minute to explain how my strategy works. Still in? Good luck, good luck. I can explain my strategy in less than a minute. My strategy demands of watching how candles close between pre-marked up zones and trading from range to range based on a bias built from higher time frame analysis, candle closures in the market. That's my strategy. That's not going to explain you much. It's just going to give you an overview. 0.58. Ah, not bad, not bad. Why are you looking for buys when bias is bearish? 4 hour already made a good top wick to continue down. Bias is mixed. Previous daily close bearish. We have 4 hour candles closing bullish. 1, 2, 3. So, and look at how these 4 hour candles close, man. We have a rejection from the bottom of the range. Target is met. We have closed above this 4 hour resistance here. We are mixed. This could easily go up as it can go down. And guess where we're sitting? Remember the conversation we had yesterday, guys? Middle of the range. Most inconsistencies is going to come here. This is a 50-50 spot. 50% it goes up, 50% it goes down. And that's why we have plans to sell and plans to buy. Very, very simple. because it's higher probability if we get above intraday structure to continue up bullish, and it's higher probability if we get into intraday bearish structure to possibly continue the move down. But what's going to give you the confirmation of sells? Bearish 4-hour closure now. So yeah, New York could set up pretty nicely for sells, but until we see that, there's no sells in here for me. I'm not selling below this support. 9 pips, no thank you. And I'm not selling in that mess. I'm just gonna wait for below here. Very simple. Kind of a shame though, kind of a shame. 746, you'll cut it? Where's 746? Alright, may the pips be with you, brother. At least this candle has no top wick, so that's kind of going towards you. Helps your idea. Or you'll close half. Even 1 hour bullish, even it looks like a retrace. Yeah, I think it can go both ways now, but until we start getting below this range, I think we're still bullish. Like even if we create support at the bottom of the range, we can trade back up. You know, we can get a move back up. Gold, what has gold done? Yeah. Just liquidity grab here, boys. You said that after you seen my plan. What a coincidence. I sent my plan first. Rate your work. Alright. Alright, he's in. Damn, man. Good option here. Very nice. Follows a perfect plan here. I have no issues. If this loses, I'll give you back the money you lost because of how good of a setup this is. Stop loss too wide? Yeah, you can just put it under the low here. You know, but that's a minor thing, man. Isn't it counter trend? Oh yeah, bias is bearish. But we have broke second structure, so yeah. Well, we're trying to get him taking proper setup. So he has things to improve still, but it's a proper setup at least. But yes, since it is counter trend, which I didn't notice, let me check. Daily bearish. We are from a rejection zone. 4 hour from a support. Yeah, it is a bit counter trend. Yeah. I would be looking at this as like a mental break-even spot. Not mental, like a break-even spot here. And then stop can go below here. Yeah, this is kind of like a spot somewhere around here. And then target, I would basically not be greedy with target. Since it's counter trend, I'll just target a 1-to-1. So this is a 5 pip stop loss. And your target should maybe just be here, 1-to-1. Because that would be like an average push. Yeah, I didn't see it was counter trend. Can you guys relax? So 1-to-1. Yeah, target 1-to-1. Gold fake out to continue. It's not a fake out. It's not a fake out. Nothing closed, guys. Nothing closed. It was just a wick. This candle here is about to close in 8 minutes. I think now, since this is wicked up already, could look for a wick fill. But again, we have bearish bias here. I probably think gold buys would make sense more above this 2019 here. 2019, probably safer for buys. It's not outside hours when he took it. He just took that 15 minutes ago. For AU? Oh yeah, for AU. But no, we have people trade AU during London. Crest used to do it religiously. He's noticed volume on it during London. You said something about intraday. Can you explain? Intraday just means the structure that's made today. One thing I learned from your YouTube is to calculate how many pips I'm trying to win or risks. Since then, I take less trades. It's dumb to get in a trade just to get 7 pips. Yeah, exactly. Especially if your stop loss is 15, 16 pips. As 187,700 looks like a bottom of the new 4 hour. If I can say that, therefore 4 hour might want to retest it. 700. Yeah, it's also the daily flip zone. Yeah, man, it's just, you know, early in the session we get these stupid pullbacks. I have a trading strategy that wins you 1% per trade regardless if you win or lose the trade. It involves math and hedging with multiple trading accounts. It has worked, but working at first, but my Forex funds closed. So where's Crest? Is he trading with us? He should be. He is active. I'm speaking to him almost every day. Wonder if he's in the Zoom though. Let's have a look. He's not in the Zoom today. Slept in. Lazy. Spoke to him yesterday though. If GJ forms support at 700, do you think you'll be looking for buyers opportunities? Even as low as 600s here, man. Even as low as 600s can be looking for buyers opportunities. Hey, Harry, I just want to say thank you. Thanks to your stream yesterday. I learned about that Fibonacci trick. Nice. I'm glad you did. Smart Money and ICT is now coming to trade support and resistance with you guys. Shit, man. Are you looking to enter a trade today? Brother, every day I'm looking to enter the trade. When I'm here at the markets, I'm working, brother. Not trying to waste time. But I'm also not here to lose money, right? Obviously, you can see how bad market conditions have made people lose, right? Look what's going on in the industry. And that's normal. So realize I'm taking a more educated guess here as not to lose in the market by sitting on my hands and waiting for correct opportunities. This is a good thing, guys. Take note of this, really. I know it seems boring, I know you want, but listen, it's only January. Just wait. I'd rather not lose and mess up my beginning of year than go hard for the rest of the year when I see good opportunities. Trash ass 1 hour candle. Yeah, it's very anticlimactic, man. Very, very anticlimactic. I was really today would be a day, any other day we would just close above here and blast to the moon, man. Shit, man. But no, we have to consolidate and now we have to come back into the messy range. And yeah, you have to deal with crap area to trade. Look at the difference, guys. Just look at the difference. This is the difference. Juicy area to trade. No real issues. Consistent price action every time. Crap area to trade. Even if we create support down here, it's still a tough area. Just because now we have clean candles, we can trade it, but still tough area because historically been messy range. And where are we? We're mid-range. Every time we're mid-range, just an inconsistent area, right? You can see how this is an inconsistent area. Look what it does in the past in this zone, right? Chop, chop. Here just wicks in, wicks out, wicks in, wicks out, chop. Look at it now, creating a top wick. You thought it was going down. I don't. I'm still bullish, brother. You know me. I'm a GJ bull. Can't tell me about GJ going down. Your background, sir? Just some painting by some guy here. this laminate print painting. Some guy in Dubai made it and I bought it. Nothing real interesting, man. It's a skyline. I think it's like, I don't know, has some woman in underwear on it. Has some cars. It's like New York. It's like New York, you know? Yeah, I think it's like some sort of rendition of Times Square. I don't know. It looked cool. I might change it. I might change it. We'll see. As a new trader, patience is actually kicking my behind. Okay, have you been patient or have you not been patient? And if you haven't been patient, how's your results been? That's my question. Has GJ made any massive moves? Is it still ranging? Yeah, brother, we're still in the same range. Check the price. I think we are exactly where we were on last Friday. And then when we came back to Monday, oh, Monday we were up here at least. No progression. Even gold is now taking a chill. This gold must have messed so many people up just now. All impatient traders. Liquidity grab to the downside. Fuck everybody up to the downside. All impatient people to the downside. Look at that. Mess people up to the upside. Mess people up to the downside. SL hunters. Yeah, man, that's why we wait for close. The moment you get a rain on your impatience, you start seeing good results. Yeah, who wrote that? There was someone who wrote that. It's a very true thing as well, though. Always happens on Gold Frankfurt Open. Big FU. Yeah. It's good to know. This Xauusd. XauusD is the gold king. The ultimate gold scalper. Can't beat what he does with small accounts. Legendary stuff. Give you a year? Yeah, I'm waiting. Quick check charts. Don't FOMO. There's plenty of time ahead. That's legendary. Yoji, your talks and I changed my mindset to really be more patient and pass my second funded challenge. Let's go. There you go, man. Patience pays. I'm telling you. Really, people long term will realize that maybe I'm right. Just maybe. Just maybe. If I'm lucky enough. Oh, here we go. Any trades taken? Back to square one. Here we go, guys. Back to square one. Any trades taken? Yeah, man, you missed. We got a 100 pip banger towards the downside. Blown like 6 challenges before this point? Yeah, but that's part of the journey. You know, I think you can do it cheaper. But yeah. Just joined, that's why I asked. I know, don't worry. No, we haven't. We're still waiting, man. We're still waiting. Hopefully we get something. Sell, the spirits are telling me. Probably get away with selling, but there's no plan behind it. In terms of mine. Have you ever switched to strategy when I started trading? Yes, I have indeed. I have indeed. I made a video on that. Oh, here's Crest, guys, by the way. You are asking Claudio? He's here. I have switched strategy to strategy. This is the one. I used 5 strategies. Here, look. After trying 5 Forex strategies, this is what worked for me. For me. Not for you, for me. It should work for most of you, though. Snow's falling. Sell snow. Yeah, what stock is snow? Snow is a stock. What stock is that? Where do you backtest? where I backtest now is on my own backtesting software. We made a backtesting software. It's called Pip Labs. It's gonna launch V2 very soon, and that's where I backtest. Backtesting, if you actually want to improve your trading, you need to backtest. You need to prove your strategy. If you want to be a profitable trader, it's something you have to do. So, you know, and if you want to be a profitable trader fast, right? You want to do it in the quickest time possible. If you're someone who's struggling, who it's taking a long time for you, backtesting will speed that up. Would speed that up. Would you take it on candle flipping? No, because this 15-minute has no bottom wick and we're still in the range. I don't want to be taking trades inside of the range. When a candle's close inside the range, I don't really like it. So yeah, it's on Pip Labs. Let's bring it up. Let's plug it, guys. Let's plug it. So if you want to join V2, you can join the waitlist here to get our launch day offer. If you're interested in the product. If you're not interested in the product, then yeah, it probably is not for you, right? But if you are, you can put your name in this. Put your name, email, and you will get an offer that no one can compete with. Should we trade gold as a beginner? Doesn't matter what pair you trade, there's no such thing as a beginner pair. Just make sure you're managing risk because gold moves pretty big pips. Right? Gold moves pretty big pips, so make sure you're calculating. Right? Like yesterday, for example, in a session here, you know, we had this pretty big move here. That's a 250 pip move. If you're not using stop loss, that's your account gone. 250 pips in a session ain't fun. This wick just here, right? That wick, that's 10 pips already. So calculate. Compared to something like AU, right? Let's look at something basic like AU. If we look at AU, this big push here, it's only 30 pips. So even if you mess up heavy, you're still kind of okay. That's why many people, so it's just based on risk. Man, AU just been dead? Yeah. Your favorite pair is letting you down, eh? Some analysis on NAS. Alright, let's have a look at NAS. Let's see what stonks are doing. Ooh, nice little pullback from the highs here. Finally cooling off. Alright, 4 hours trying to create support. I do think it will bounce a little bit before maybe trying some for some downside. Daily is still closing bullish though, with a rejection. This is the first time we're leaving a rejection here, so keep note of that. I do think that any pumps towards the upside will have a bit of pushback before continuing up. If I'm looking for where that pushback is going to come from, yeah, I'll probably expect somewhere up here, but I think if we can start clearing these highs, we can maybe start to trade towards the upside. Really, this is going to chop until New York now, because of this is kind of like a cool off period now. That major trending yesterday has been done. Plenty of opportunities. Yeah, it's kind of done now. Love these range to range trading strategies. Did you hold all this drawdown on your trade? Or did you close half? Lovely. Crawled in a chicken, huh? What's the average time period for a beginner to be profitable? Depends. If you want to be profitable quick, I think you can become profitable within 6 months, but you have to be getting correct education, applying what you've learned, getting feedback. If you just try to become profitable yourself, experimenting with different things, probably 2 years. Probably 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years. Yeah, one year. 1 year plus, I would say average. But if you come into the market fresh, Stick to one strategy that you know works because it's been proven to you. Get feedback from that person and all of that stuff quickly. You'll learn quick. 6 months you'll see profits. Now consistency, that'll take more time. Consistency will take more time. Gold is ranging, so I've closed my screen and watching your stream. Yeah, probably more interesting here. Tell something about patience. I think I demonstrate patience enough, guys. I don't think I can demonstrate any more patience, even at this point. What we do most of. Patience is a virtue. It is. Do you monk? What's monk? Oh, meditation? No, I don't. Can't clear my mind. It's a very, very hard thing to do, to clear your mind. Too much going on to just clear your mind with nothing. It's a skill. It'll maybe take me up to a year to learn that skill of clearing your mind. Very hard. It's not about that. I've spoke to some people. It's about trying. All you have to do is try 100%, but it takes time. I want to allocate time to it. And I want someone, you know. I have my own way of meditating though. I have my own way. 700 people watching. Let's wipe our feet. Say hello and hit the like button before coming to the man's house. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. If you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. 677, almost 700 of us in here. Soon, one day, we're going to reach the 1,000 viewer goal. So if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. Let's get the likes up to 300. Would appreciate the YouTube business. Part of the game. Hate to say it. Play against bad people in CS2. It clears my mind. Go play Face It in CS2. It won't clear your mind. Everyone is the best player, right? If they're top fragging. Right? If they're top fragging, they're the best player. Thanks for showing up every day. Thank you for showing up every day. I would like the stream. One smart man takes a trade. All right, man. You tell the market to give me an option and I'll take a trade. As soon as the markets start moving, I'll take a trade. Or you can join and force a trade and then lose, and then you're the same person who's going to get pissed, right? Story of my life. Why don't you take a trade? Oh, you don't have the skill to take a trade. It's a bit tough. It's a bit tough. So, yeah. Lol, for that burn, I'll give you a like. I'm only joking, man. You know it's all love. How much would someone need to make a month to live in Dubai? If you want to live kind of comfortably and a good, you know, comfortable life, I would say probably around, good comfortable life, I would say around $3,000 to live something comfortable here. But you can live on much less, you know, you can live on very little amount, but maybe it's not going to be the most comfortable living, you know, it all depends. Wow, look at this liquidity grab here. We need a place to put stops, man. We need a place to put stops. I don't know where I'm gonna keep stops here. This is London Open here. London Open in 3 minutes. Also depends what you define as comfortable. Yeah. 3K USD, yes. Dubai citizenship give visa. You don't get a passport, but you'll get a visa. All right, how am I need to lock in here, guys. I lock in here because we might be getting into our zone here. We might be getting into our zone. So I need to figure out a way. Okay, how am I going to enter on this? Where's stops gonna go? Right? I'm not in the mood. I don't think it'll be worth running full stop loss here. 25 pip stop for a 18 pip target. I need to find a way to put a stop loss. I need maybe some sort of 5-minute thunder, and then I could probably put stop loss back in the range, 16, 17 pips. Entry on 5-minute for stop? No, that could pull back. 5-minute has no structure. It's been a straight push. Straight push on 5-minute. So there's nothing, because literally, even if you put it on 5-minute, that's where the 5-minute structure is, all the way down there. It's the same. So we need to find somewhere. Damn, this is a push if I've seen one. Goodbye, GJ. You need to learn to buy GJ low, not high. Oh, here we go. All the backseat traders are coming out now. They weren't saying anything when GJ was going down. Everyone is saying, sell GJ, sell GJ, sell GJ. Now it's going up. Oh, you should have bought when it was down. Love it, man. Five-minute thunderstorm, I'm interested. Stop loss, previous 5-minute supports, big stop, man. 36 pips. Let's see the length of this next bottom wick. Previous structure, which one? This one here? Yeah, I'm contemplating it. If we can get a deep wick, that would kind of work here. Oh shit. Anyways, there you go. 1 hour no top wick, ripping. I mean, no bottom wick. And that's it done. See how I kind of entered this. One-minute thunder happened? Yeah, no bottom wick though. That's just unlucky, man. Yeah, I know, right? Tell me about it. Just fucking push up like this. Ah. Heavy rejection right now? Yeah, I expected to make a bottom wick. I need 5-minute structure before trying to get into this right now. There's just nothing. This is a 1 hour candle as well. Why bottom wick is important? Well, I needed a way to get in. If I just pressed buy immediately, I would have been triggered somewhere up here. It literally opened up 4 pips higher. How come GU EU spreads are so much lower? Liquidity, man. and pip movement, right? Imagine having a 1.5 pip spread on EU. That's disastrous when this whole candle here is 4 pips, right? Good night, friends. Thanks for the stream. I need to log off before I throw away kids' college tuition, full margin, some random trade. Yeah, good decision. How your line should be 188.018. Look on 5 minutes. It did not close above. Okay, yeah, we can adjust it. It anyways doesn't have a bottom wick, right? So I have no way of entering this. If I was going to run stop loss in random place, if I was going to just enter break of high, I would wanted to see a bottom wick retest the 4-hour support so that I could rely on that, respecting it, and then I can put stop loss here. And anything closing below the 4-hour support, I can manage the trade. Right? But this is just ripped up. At any time now, this can flip and just start to continue down. Bear in mind, 30-minute candle closed below resistance. Yeah, closed below that previous resistance there. But yeah, we just need to wait here, guys. We just, you know, unfortunately opened up like that. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be back while we wait for this to make a bottom wick. There's manipulation in London session affecting the pairs we trade? No, not always. You get his grocery? Why you look this candle stretch out? What do you mean? Oh, it's just a big candle, man. It's a big candle, that's why. What's the tool you use to check the pip amount? The measuring tool. Zoom is stupid on phones. Opening webcams not allowing option. Like on PC. Yeah, I know. Check out the 5 minutes on Owanda. I can't. There's no gap. This is the 5 minute. Maybe 1 minute you mean. No gap. Why don't I have on a wonder a gap? Oh yeah, wow. Refresh your chart. It doesn't matter. Why a rip is not valid here? Stop loss, man. Where are you going to keep stop loss? And there was no bottom wick. Now we've kind of made a rejection. So I need to see something more. So yeah, rip is valid if you want to run 26 pip stop loss. But your target here, max target is around 20 pips. Max. You're realistically looking 13, 14 pips here. Because your Tradingview filled it up for you. You should do on that on Pip Labs, by the way, as an option. We do it on random data, but market open date, we don't do it. Where did this reject? Such a random spot. Such a random spot. You took this trade? It's a wick on the 5 minutes, same price yesterday. A little bit higher than that though. When for buys, yeah, I think with no bottom wick, man, it's always hard. Always hard. Alright, we have some sort of 5 minute structure here. I think an aggressive option would be if we had a 5 minute candle closing up above here to give us the continuation. That will also be the 15 minute close here. Problem I see, you have 9 pips to next target. I mean, you'd go break of the 5 minute high. So wherever the 5 minute high is, it's an option to give us, yeah, we do have 9 pips, but at least we can go break even there. Expect volume to continue, right? looking to take sells. Yeah, a lot of people were looking to take sells and then it went up. So I don't understand. Right? Bias is being true till now. You're looking to take sells at 188, 100 when it comes back up. Sure thing. If that's your plan, then follow it, right? You could be right because it's your plan. How you doing, dude? All good, brother. Yourself? Trendline says it's going down. Price action says it's going up. Who's going to win? Sorry. We'll have to see, right? Wonder if we can get a wick fill here on the next candle open. Break the 5-minute high to fill this wick. Around 6 pip wick. Will depend on how this 5-minute closes here. Can run stops back in the range. A little bit more of a riskier option because based on 5, but we do have the 15-minute now closing above. I think we can fill that wick as a target. Let's see if the next candle gives a bottom wick here. Can use stops back in the range. If it doesn't push too hard. Right, I want a bottom wick on this 15-minute here. Right, I feel if this breaks its high, we should be able to break through this zone and continue up bullish. I'm gonna give this a shot when it breaks its high. Stop back inside the range. All right. Got triggered here as it broke. Stop loss gonna go back inside the range here. Expecting this to continue bullish up towards this zone here. Break even around this spot here or as we break this wick. And yeah. Okay, we broke this wick here. I don't want to see this come back to entry after breaking this wick. This is kind of like a mental BE spot here. As soon as we pop up to here, I'm going to move BE. Somewhere in this zone here. All right, we're pushing up into this zone here. I'm going to move stops to break even here. Make this a risk-free trade. Beautiful. Trade is now risk-free. So yeah, stops at break even here, guys. So I move stops break even. All right, running around 12 pips, gonna secure some here. I just closed some right here just to secure. I secured around 30%ish. I'm gonna close the rest up at TP, but we tapped into this resistance, so I closed some here, guys. All right, close some here at around 11 pips in profit because we tapped into this resistance and it's a good push already. Close around 40%. All right, the rest I'll close at TP here. So remember, secured some here around 11 pips here because of that resistance. I knew it would reject like this. But the rest I'll secure, at max TP here. Right? So let's make that clear so people know. It's around 50%. Closed the 5 lot up here for around 400 bucks. Wick closure here, wick closure. Hopefully we can survive. Hopefully we can survive this pullback here. 5-minute candle is opening here in a minute, so hopefully we can survive this, and then we can get a wick fill. If not, then that's gonna be the trade. Come on, survive it. Will we hold? Yeah. Still in, boys. Should be good on this 5-minute. This 5-minute needs to make a tiny bottom wick and then we should be off to the races, hopefully. Small bottom wick and then off to the races. Alright. Show it to me. That's the small bottom wick, and now show me off to the races, please. Come on, react off this wick here. Do it for me. Alright, based on where I got triggered, I'm actually out break even here. So that took me out break even for the rest of my position based on where I got triggered. So I'm out break even, and that's that. Managed to secure only 11 pips on this, but it was a good exit here. It was a good exit, and yeah, I still do think this can continue up, but I'm happy with this, you know. I don't want to hold, you know, any drawdown here, unnecessary. Quick trade here. But yeah, that's ASP, guys, average session push and knowing your zones. So yeah, I think that was okay, guys. Followed the plan here. We waited patiently, and patience pays off. All right, patience pays off. Even though I only secured 50, but it pays off. Still 1% that 50. I popped a 15 on that, boys. Nice little 15 lot for the gram. Nice little 15 for the gram. So, Can we get a bit of W's in the chat, please? For good old sake. I see lobsters in the chat, so that's pretty nice. I like to see lobsters. You know. Well done, I needed that. Nice, nice. Nice one, boys. Nice one. Good close as well. Let's take a screenshot. Little scalp here. This is like a 5-minute option. It was 15-minute setup one, but you know, finally volume came through. Did you see the value of trading in this zone, guys? How valuable it was trading in this zone, because we know we'll at least get up to here, 198-ish. So yeah. What the hell was that, bro? You were scared as hell. I was scared as hell. I took the trade in front of 795 people and popped a big lot size on that. How was I scared? Everyone needs to find a way to hate. Scared. How was I scared? If I didn't call that close, right? If I didn't call that close, none of us would have secured. None. Straight to B for nothing. ايه صح خلى هذا waste of time. Arabic reading on point, man. Oh, I haven't posted these. I need to post these. So buy, set up one. What time was it? 12:15. 15. Okay. Perfect. Where's my closed 50%? So yeah, that you see how you close 50% to get paid, but we don't want to hold this drawdown. There's no point of us holding this drawdown, right? No point of us holding this drawdown. Buy low next time? Listen, man, if you bought, why don't you buy low next time? We both profit. We both made money today. We both made money today, right? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you tell me to buy lower. Just don't tell me how to trade, please. I respect you have your own strategy, but don't tell me how to trade. I will continue doing what I know how to do because it works for me. And I have a track record to prove it. Let him cook. Yeah, man, patience pays. I'm telling you that, man. Waited for my setup and it wins most of the time. That's the goal. Did you just take $400? Yeah, around 435 bucks. Yeah. I had more. I was up a grand. But I told you guys what I did. I closed 50%, so it's okay. It is what it is. Still money? Yeah, of course. Closing below setup 4 bottom to the range? Possibly, man. Possibly. It is still bearish bias here, but I'm not jumping into another trade. What was your risk on this trade? This was around 2.5. I upped my risk recently, guys. But this was the setup I was waiting from the morning. Right? It was my plan from the morning to take trade in this zone. Last minute, I just increased lot size and that's it. Can you explain setup 4? Yes, I've realized something. I'll explain to you guys after. Are you on tutor, brother? See you, Didier. Take care. All right, guys. That's me for today. Took this trade, managed to close pretty accurately here. Pretty happy with the close. I'll post it up in Harry's trades later. You'll see we got out at the wick. And yeah, you know, leave a like on stream. Where the guy said, when this guy takes a trade, I'll leave a like. I don't see your like. And also be sure guys to show up to future streams and leave a subscribe so that you show up to future streams, right? And yeah. So with that being said, guys, take care all. Have an amazing day. And yeah, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. Take care all.